What's going on, everyone? Movie Game Guy here, back with a collection update that's been long overdue. It's been a couple months, had a lot going on, with life and all that, so, just haven't had time to make as many videos as I've wanted to, but I figured my stack is way too big right now. It's actually 5 stacks, and, yeah, so I figured, I gotta do it now, because if I wait any longer, then, I probably won't even put up a collection update. There's just so much, but enough of me talking, and I'm just gonna get into it. First off, I'm going to show my only VHS tape I got in the past couple months. I'm very pumped about this. I love collecting VHS tapes. I still do whenever I come across ones that I feel like I should have, that I can't just let sit. And this is one of them, and it's Friday the 13th Part 5. A little bit of sun damage, but the cool thing about this thing is it's the original Paramount. Like if you look on the side, it's the barcode. Sorry about the glare and all that. Really, really cool though. My only other Friday the 13th tape, it's in a plastic, but it's from Paramount too. But if you look at the sides, like they say Paramount and all, but the other side's Gateway. This one's just a barcode. I was real excited to come across this, and it still has the label and all that on it, and on the bottom, the side and all that. Real nice, real. Looks like somebody took a marker to this thing. I don't fucking know, but it was cool. I'll probably never watch this edition because I have it on disc format, but I just thought that was pretty cool. Real happy to get. I liked that one, Part 5. And now into the DVDs. I got a bunch here, so I'm just gonna rip right through them. First up, America's Serial Killers: Portraits of Evil. Pretty cool stuff. Basically, this is a documentary. It's got all the infamous serial killers. All these guys plus a bunch of other people. Green River Killer, BTK, and all that. Pretty cool stuff. I was fairly surprised when I picked this up that it was gonna be in a case like this. Usually, especially Mill Creek, they'll stack them or something like that. Or they'll have it all on one disc. But it was real fun. This is 7.5 hours of just crazy serial killer stuff. It's pretty crazy. I like watching those documentaries every now and then. Next up, I'm real excited to have this. I had this for a while now. One of the first things I got in March, and it's The Barn. Very awesome. I was very happy to get my hands on this thing. Pretty cool newer film. It's got 2 discs. It comes with a movie on one, and then it's got the PC game for The Barn on the other. Haven't played the game yet, but I'll check it out sometime in the near future. Real fun stuff though, The Barn. Next up, I've been all about Code Red, and you'll see a reoccurring thing throughout this, at least this part. But I got spine number 008, Boarding House. I almost got the slasher video release of this, but I'm glad I chose this one. I just like Code Red. I've been getting into them a lot lately, so why not? You know what I'm saying? But next one, real pumped. My local FYE had a buy 2 get 1 for $1 sale, and I found this thing, and I've been looking for it for a while. And granted, it doesn't have the lenticular cover, but I just wanted to have it in the collection. Candyman 2, Farewell to the Flesh. Pretty cool stuff. It's the second installment in the Candyman trilogy. I got the first one and the third one, so I have that one now. I'm happy about it. Next up's a Burn on Demand, but it's something I've been wanting to see. There's no real official release that I know of this out. So, I know this is from Mr. Fat W Video, and it's the Chill Factor. Some snow slasher film from 1991. It's pretty cool. It's definitely not, the best quality, obviously, because it's a burn on demand, but or it's a bootleg, whatever the hell. But it's still cool. Next up, Mondo Macabre release here. I absolutely love this movie called Clonus, Welcome to America. Real crazy stuff right here. I absolutely love this movie. Some wild stuff about these people. It's little area that are getting genetically spliced and messed with their DNA to become these things, and they get all excited to go to America when it's really just death or something. It's just nuts. I loved it. Next one from Barrel Entertainment. This is Darkness, the vampire version. So happy to get this. This thing's ridiculously hard to come by. I got it for like $7 shipped or something like that. So I love eBay sometimes. Real nice stuff. I obviously chose the grotesque art. There's also that art right there, if you guys see it. Right there. Which is cool. But, I don't know. I like that a little more. Yeah, Darkness. Next up, another Code Red. This is spine number 004. And this is Devil times 5. And very awesome stuff right here. These like 5 like demonic killer kids. Real fun, real cheesy. Real happy to have it. And next up, Unearth Films release. And I haven't checked this out yet, but this is the Blu-ray, DVD, the CD soundtrack, and a limited collector's edition like thing, I guess. And it's Francesca. I've been wanting to check this out. Looks pretty cool, and everyone said it was pretty cool. Comes in like some weird thing. Let me know too if this thing came with a slip originally, or if Unearth just like, you know, kept it like this and with a booklet right there. I don't know. I mean, it's cool either way, but like it's gonna bug me out if it was supposed and it doesn't. But excited, can't wait to check that thing out. Then next up, another Code Red, spine number 55, Ghost Keeper. Really cool, really cool movie. Love Ghost Keeper. I'm definitely going to do a review on this eventually. Really cool stuff. Yeah, just the artwork on the inside. Pretty cool. I was so excited to get that. Next up, another one I was excited about. I mean, nothing rare or anything like that, but just something I didn't have in the collection. I used to love to watch all the time. This one and 13 Ghosts, the remake. And you know, they were both just so much fun for me as a kid. And, well, not a kid, but like, you know, in my teens, but Ghost Ship, and this is the one without the non-snapper case one, which is how I wanted to get it. Don't get me wrong, if the only way you can get snapper cases, you know, releases in a snapper case, then I have no choice, but I always prefer getting them like this. They look better in the collection, they don't stick out as much, and they last longer. So Ghost Ship, love it. Love the first the opening scene with that wire. Shit's nuts. This is something I'm so excited to finally have back in the collection. I had it, and I don't know, someone either took it or I lost it. Something happened to it where I just didn't have it anymore. And this is the old Anchor Bay release of it. I think this is the only way you can get it besides like a double feature that's released by Anchor Bay also. Unless you want it on tape, but this is Linda Blair and Hell Knight. As I said, I used to have this, and I loved it. And yeah. Got it back in the collection, which I'm extremely happy about. Good stuff. If you haven't checked out Hell Knight, definitely do it. And, this is another one that I had, let someone borrow, and you know, never got it back. Got it for $1.50, so I was like, fuck it. It's Hellraiser Bloodline. Not one of the best out of the Hellraisers by any means, but I didn't have it. The only one I didn't have, so I had to get it. So I did. This one I've been gawking at for I don't even know. Few years now, and I never thought I'd really get it because it's long out of print and it goes for some stupid money. And this is The House with Laughing Windows, the Euroshock collection released by Image Entertainment. I haven't checked this out yet, but that cover, I used to see that all the time as a kid, and in the rental stores. It was just awesome. Awesome to finally have it. Definitely gonna check it out soon. Yeah, My House Laughing Windows. Next up, found this at my local FYE. Real surprised. At the time, I didn't have enough money to go pick it up, so I hid it in like the Cat Williams like comedy section. So I figured people that, you know, are looking for Cat Williams like comedy or something like that, they're not going to know anything about this. And this thing's going for stupid money because it was recalled. And it's In the Deep. And this one has the slip, which I'm happy about. The Anchor Bay release that was supposed to come out this year as 42 meters below or something like that. And I guess it came out before. It was supposed to come out in theaters. I guess it's like a gem to have in a collection now. Last one I saw sold for like $64. So I'm happy to get it. I got it for like $12. You know, that's what it is. And yeah, real cool. And next up, an Alpha Video release, Lady Frankenstein. I love this movie, and I really love that cover. Real cool stuff. And we got a newer Scream Factory. A lot of these ones I'm like iffy about. That's why I buy them on DVD. Because if I don't really like it, I don't want to spend that extra money on Blu-ray. If I don't like it, I'll sell it. But The Lesson, this came with a slip, of course. It was pretty good though. I really did like this movie. About this teacher that's bugged out about these kids like learning or something, and like just doing some brutal shit. Teacher's fucked up in this. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. I definitely recommend it. It's not the best movie I've ever seen, but I really liked it. The next one, Massacre video release. I've been wanting this one for a while. Finally checked it off my list of things to get. And this is Mutilations. I reversed the cover art because I love that. Just look at that. Just awesome, awesome cover art right there. And real cheesy shot on video stuff. You guys probably recognize the cover from this. That's the one you'd probably buy if you got it in stores. Well, not in stores, sorry. Online. That's the picture you'd probably see, but it's cool. But I definitely like this one a little more. It's got that VHS like shot and video vibe to it. And next up, another Code Red, Spine number 61. We're also gonna have this. This was originally in the UK labeled as a video nasty, and this is Night of the Demon. Pretty wacky stuff about this like Bigfoot Sasquatch thing in the woods. Real cheesy. My favorite part's obviously the part where this dude's taking a piss and he gets his wing ripped off. Pretty nuts shit. Definitely some crazy stuff, but I liked it. I was really glad to have it in the collection. You know, these things could get up to some fucking expensive money. And I think that's what my turn on is now with Code Red, is that some of them are going for a lot, and I just want to get those, you know. They look real interesting too, but like to have them in your collection for a while, there's a lot of other things I needed, but I got a lot of the stuff I really, really wanted. So now it's just going for the things that, you know, I spent a little bit more money on. This one is next one is another Code Red. This is Spine number 20. This is Night of the Dribbler. There's some pretty wacky stuff right here about a killer going around in like a basketball, like, you know, like mask. It's just killing these people in these ridiculous ways because of you know, trying to play some like basketball and shit, and they wouldn't let him. It's pretty wacky. I liked it though. I thought it was fun. It's from 1995. Next up, I also had this a bunch of times over, and it's my favorite adaptation from a Stephen King novel, and probably my favorite Stephen King novel too. But let someone borrow it, and they just never gave it back, so I had to pick it up. Got it for like $1.50. And that's Stephen King's Pet Sematary. The cool thing about this one, it's got it's like the special collector's edition. It's got some special features on the back that were not on the release that I had. I was real happy to get it back. It was a must-have too. Like, it's one of my favorite movies. You know, I needed that in the collection. I have it on tape a couple times over, but I just needed to get it on disc. Next one, I got an Anchor Bay that I'm real happy. A lot of these this month are like stuff I'm getting back that I've had years ago. Just came across for good prices. And this is Anchor Bay release of Phantasm 3 on DVD. Yeah, I know the box set came out. I'm definitely going for that Well Go USA release, but for now I'm going to wait until it goes down a little in price. But I've always loved this release. I thought it really looks nice next to the first Phantasm from Anchor Bay, you know, the Anchor Bay line. Real cool stuff. Love Phantasm, all of them. I haven't seen Ravager yet, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Next one I got another Anchor Bay. It has to do with Stephen King also, and Clive Barker. This is written and directed by Mick Garris. It's Quicksilver Highway with Christopher Lloyd. It's like a true story of the wraparound. This guy like on a highway. Christopher Lloyd's character telling this chick and this like dude who just got married or something like that, or they're on their honeymoon. It's like creepy stories about like on this like one highway, Quicksilver Highway. Pretty cool though. Real happy to finally get it back. Next one, another Code Red. This is Spine number 42, and this is The Redeemer, Son of Satan. Pretty good movie. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. You cover up address and shit like that. Don't want you guys coming tracking me down and shooting me. Next up, Trauma release that I had years ago. I'm not even going to say anymore that I had this years ago, because a lot of these were. But something that I'm real pumped to have in the collection. And this is the True Masterpiece #2 release of Redneck Zombies. Love this movie by Pericles Lunes. Oh, great stuff. And it comes with a second disc, which is the soundtrack to the actual the film. I love Redneck Zombies. Next up, the next three I got because they were like $1 a piece, and I wasn't really gonna pick them up, but for $1, fuck it, why not? They're fun. They're good to put on. Where you like want to go to sleep or you just don't want to think. And this is Sharknado, first one. And pretty cool. And then we got Sharknado 2, which is pretty cool. This one actually comes with a slip. And then can't go wrong with Sharknado 3. I think this one's Oh Hell No is what it's called. But this one came with a slip too. Just pick up Sharknado 4 eventually when it's down to like $1. And that's how I roll. But next up, real happy to get this. It's the 3-disc set. It's the Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5. I'm real happy to have this. I'm definitely gonna review these during Christmas time. Take that out. But I'm real happy that they're all on their own disc too. That's really cool. Definitely a cool release. And it was put out by Lionsgate. Cool stuff. Next up, I had this on my wish list for a while. I never saw it, and I never really see it in stores. And I finally saw it somewhere, and I picked it up. The Single White Female. It says Bridget Fonda and Jennifer Jason Leigh. Everyone knows the story about this. Pretty cool. But like, you know, a roommate that like bugs out and shit like that and tries to take over your identity. Next one, real happy to get. I have this on Blu-ray, but I figured, you know, why not? Blue Underground I didn't have. It doesn't really say Blue Underground on it, but it's just a bag with a number on the back and it's snuff. Where the film that could only be made in South America, where life is cheap. And I have number 6705 if anyone cares. Just an older Blue Underground release of the movie Snuff to give that, like, I don't know, that paper bag look, like, you know, you're not supposed to have it, so you have to conceal it. It's cool. Next up, David Cronenberg film that I've never seen. I'm definitely going to check it out real soon. I'm real happy about it. It's called Spider. I never see this out in the wild. Finally able to, you know, scoop it up. It came in real nice condition with the cert, so that's pretty cool. And then Scorpions, Katrina's Nightmare Theater line picked up Robert Powell and Jen Aguda and The Survivor. Sorry if my finger was there. I like this Katrina's Nightmare Theater line. It's pretty cool stuff. I'm going to definitely pick up some more from it. I have a bunch already, but yeah, it's cool. Very cool. Next one, everybody was talking about this, and I saw it for a real good price, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to pick it up. And I was actually I really liked it. My girl thought it was pretty good too. And it's Train to Busan. Pretty good stuff. Came with a slip. I actually really liked it. It kept me entertained throughout the whole thing. Pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. I really had fun with it. I highly recommend Train to Busan. And then the last two for the horror DVDs in this one little section is Extra. Love Extra. So happy to get this. This thing is very hard to come by. Extremely happy to get that. And then last for this video, for this part, is Extra 2, The Second Encounter. Which I'm really happy about too having. I've never seen this one, at least back in the day that I can recall, but to get these two was really cool. Now I just gotta get the third one, but happy about these guys. Extra 2. And that'll do it for this part. Thanks guys for watching. Tune in for part 2 where I show off, you know, my non-horror DVDs and then some of the Blu-rays. And then we'll get into the Blu-rays in part 3, and then part 4 will just be the game stuff. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite pickup that I got was. And subscribe if you haven't already. I always appreciate it. Thanks guys for watching, and tune in for part 2.